Alright guys, I'm here. Now, even though I called her and told her that I would be delayed a little bit, I did tell her I'd be here between 8 and 9 this morning. Now, when you call someone and you reschedule, you gotta think about what you're doing to them. Like, they expected you here, they're having an expectation that the job's gonna get done today, you know, and their mind starts to worry once you don't come through as you said the first time, right? Now, very important that I called her when I realized, okay, I'm not gonna make it there by 9, so I need to call and say, hey, I'll be there between, you know, let them know why, and I'll be there between this time and this time. And when you retell someone something, you absolutely have to follow through with that, because at that point you've given them your word, and you have to keep your word. If you can't keep your word, what good is anything you say, you know? And the first way to gain someone's trust is to tell them something. Oh my goodness, these pants have dust in them getting everywhere. First way to gain someone's trust is to tell them something and follow through with that. Quickest way to lose their trust is to tell them something and not follow through with it. So, you've got a little wiggle room in the beginning. Very little, because first impressions are everything. So, oh yeah. So first impressions are everything. And you don't want to screw them up, right guys? So, when I knocked the door and she answered, she said, oh, finally. And that let me know, okay, even though I've called and I've done my due diligence, sorry, this, I love this, but it is still kind of complicated sometimes. So though I've done my due diligence, she's still a human being and still has expectations. It does look a little cloudy out, so maybe she's starting to let her worries get to her that it won't get done. But little does she know, I have this weekend to finish whatever I don't finish. I made sure to leave my weekend open so that I can make sure this job is done, because the 17th, as I said, is when her deck is getting redone, and she doesn't want any painting or anything done over her new deck, understandably, right? So, love you guys. Let's get her done. God bless. Welcome to my life. My life is a movie. My life is my testimony. God's plan is better than any you could ever come up with. And once you align yourself and your purpose with the Creator's, and He starts using you for what He birthed you into this world for, well, ladies and gentlemen, where's my clothes hanger? That is when you go through the most amazing life. Day to day, it just keeps getting better and better, and you're just more and more amazed, and you can't figure out how God can make it any better, and then He does. Blows my mind every day. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Forgot I was recording. So every day, he reminds me, man, his plan is better than mine, and I just gotta be like water, man. I just gotta be like water and go with the flow. Be prepared. Be prepared for anything the Father may have for us. Oh my goodness. So I bought a bunch of extra Valentines, right? Before I leave today, I'm gonna give her one. Her husband passed last year. Very sad, so I know there's no one to give her a Valentine's. Thank you, Lord. I wasn't sure who I was going to give these extras to. I've got 2 that I need to give my doctor's people tomorrow, doctor's assistants, because we made a joke about my appointment being on Valentine's Day. And they say, oh, you won't remember, because I said I'll have to get you some chocolates. Well, you won't remember. Don't you tell me. I'll remember. And then I'm going to go above and beyond. Instead of chocolates, I got for the office workers. I hope there's only 2 of them, because I've got 2 of these little things for them. Yeah, see? That's what God does, man. God goes above and beyond. And when God is working in you, you'll go above and beyond. I spent like $75 on the stuff, 20 of which was a tip to the I think she was Puerto Rican or something, but the Hispanic girl that was selling these things to try and help fund her schooling. She's a nurse or something. So the total was like 56, and I'm like, just charge me for 75, okay? The rest is a tip. And then I said, God blesses me so I can bless others. And that's the truth, man. That's the truth. That's what God does for you. If you do for others, don't worry about yourself, man. When you trust in God, God has you, okay? So when you're living a Christ-like life, you're letting God provide for you. And you do everything you can to put yourself last and provide for others. And that's what living a Christ-like life is. That's what Jesus did. You think Jesus worried about what he was going to eat when he was handing out those fish? You think Jesus worried about himself when the ocean was churning and was it Peter? One of them guys was scared to walk on the water. He said, Lord, let me come to you. And he said, then come. Believe, and you can. If you guys only understood, man. If you drowned your mind in the things of the Lord, all these things will become evident to you too. But unfortunately, until you ask God to take control and open your eyes, then like a veil, you have a sheath over your vision, guys. Until you ask God to make it real to you, you're just existing in this world. And this world is of the devil. This world is the devil's domain, guys. Like, God is in control of all, but he gave the earth to Satan as a test for all of us, man. We're here to be tested. Are we wheat or are we chaff? Are we weeds to be plucked and burned, or are we wheat to be valued and sold at market or turned into food? You know, like, it's on us, guys. Which one are you? I know which one I am. I know where I'm going when I die. My Lord has actually been so happy with my life that he's shown me his plan and told me it's all mine if I just follow. Totally mind-blowing, guys. I never knew it was so real. But it is. Look, I've got another job for her. I know how to get rid of all that stuff. Oh, I gotta change my boots. My work boots are back here. But anyways, and this is how I start my job. I love when I do my jobs. It's on my pace. My goals. I'm clear on my intent. And what I need to do. Oh, baby. You ready? I love this truck. I gotta go ahead and share this. Because if we're talking about how I start my mornings, this is the best part of starting my mornings until I get my trailer. Once I get my trailer, that thing will be nice. But you guys, you just can't beat this. Oh, wait. There you go. You can't beat this. Oh. It's like God put this truck together for me and then had it waiting at that place. got my attention with the Denali. I thought I was, you know, because I don't put anything past my God. If that's what he said I was going to have, then that's what I was going to have. Like I said, he showed me I'm a millionaire already. So it wasn't beyond me that I could get that thing and support it eventually. I mean, God works, but I don't know how. He works on his time. Father works on his time. So it was a little iffy. I was a little worried. Not worried, but what's the word? There's a proper word. I wasn't worried. I was excited. And then I thought it was the white Chevy, the 2500. And then they said, no, you can't. The bank, we talked to the bank, and we're going to get you in a new truck today. And I'm like, Dad, I'm not getting that 2500. I said, I need to let go of it right now. And you know, why did you say that? Just because the way the salesman just said what they said. And then they pulled up with this beauty. And I said, okay, Lord. And then I opened the inside. Mind you, the 2500 was stripped. The inside was stripped. But that's okay, because it was a work truck, so I didn't care about that. But you guys, this thing's got all the amenities, power, everything. Like, let's go ahead and close my mirrors for the day so no one runs into them, right? Like, it's got everything. On top of that, what sold it for sure was when I walked to the back and I saw the rack. Because I was actually going to buy one of these racks off a buddy of mine and try and put it in my Blazer before I sold the Blazer. Dude, but God takes what you have and your thoughts and your dreams, and he puts them into this kettle of dream-making power of the Lord, and he shakes it all up, and you just end up with this amazing path that, with this plan, like, I was up for days. I was up for 40 hours at a time. I went through 3 40-hour days figuring out, like, writing down. I couldn't sleep. Like, these are longer than I thought. I thought it was a bunch of little ones. But I couldn't sleep because the plan was all in my head. And so I was like, all right, Lord, I hear you. I will write all of this down. There we go. Put my bungees back in my truck. It's just amazing, man. Like how God just... And I bought these like a week ago. I haven't used them till now. like I just follow what comes to mind, and it all comes into play, guys. All right, I gotta finish this. This is longer than my last video. Give your life to God, man, and he'll blow your mind. He'll blow your mind. Love you guys. God bless.